Very good morning, guys. Raise on Austin. Yeah, online students, am I audible? Online students, am I audible? Okay. Well, well, sitting in the back, is voice clear? Okay. Well, last class we just been talked about minification and bundling, right? Minification and bundling. So, what is that minification and bundling? Minification is a process of reducing the size, and bundling is a process of grouping, like combining everything as one single unit and transferring from one place to another place. That's what we just call as bundling. Minification, bundling. These two are two different things what we just been talked up in the previous class. The next topic is areas. So what are these areas? Actually, nothing special about these areas here, but areas are generally used for grouping. Areas are something logical which are used for grouping. What is it, guys? Think like the same. There is an application being developed. There is an application being developed. In this application, if you remember, I explained about this in your C# classes earlier for you. What is that? An application can have multiple projects in it, and generally they divide into different modules and build. In the sense, I given you an example. There is a healthcare application which I'm developing in a hospital. So what the manager is doing is, what the project manager is doing is, the project manager has now broke the application into different modules, like what billing module, insurance module, patients module, staff module, doctors module, medicines module, labs module, HR module. Like this, they divided the whole application into 10 modules. And each module is given for a separate team to develop. Are you getting me? Each module is given for a separate team to develop. Now, that's all I explained to you there in the desktop context. I explained to you in the desktop context. So what did I say? Every team will have one project now. So what the project manager has done first, he divided the whole application into 10 modules. Each module is given for one team to develop. One team is developing patients module. One team is developing doctors module. One team is developing staff module. One team is developing billing module. One labs module. One insurance module. One is developing HR module. Like this, 8 to 10 teams are working and developing different modules. And in this particular process, every team will create their own project. Every team will create their own project, and every project will have classes of items in it now. Okay. And the same thing only, but earlier we discussed about this in a desktop application scenario. Let's try to understand the same thing. If it is an MVC application, how do we do it? If it is an MVC application, how do we do that? Now also, 8 teams are working on it, and every team is developing one module now. Okay. Now every team has its own controllers. Every team has its own views. Every team has its own models. Are you clear? So every team has its own controllers here. Every team has its own models. Every team has its own views. They are going to be present. Every team will be having all those things now. Now, the point is, we are going to combine all these things together. So when you combine all these things together, what happens? See, guys, suppose for the whole site, there is a home page. Imagine for the whole site, there is a home page. When you open the home page of the site, then it will show you the 10 modules now. Where you want to go? You want to go to a billing module, or you want to go to a HR module, or you want to go to doctor's module, or you want to go to patient's module. All the 8 or 10 modules are listed here now. Now you want to go to doctor's module now. You select doctors. When you select a doctor's module, then we will take doctor home page again. Did you understand me? First, what you have? Site home page. Understand? Site home page. Now the site home page is showing you all the different 10 modules or 10 modules what are present in the site now. Now you have chosen doctor's module. Then it will go to doctor's home page. Once it goes to doctor's home page, there you have different pages in it. What is it? Add a new doctor, edit a doctor, delete a doctor. Like this, different options can be present there. That is secondary. Same way you go to patient's module. When you go to patient's module, again, you'll be having a patient's home page now. And patient's home page is going to have the options like adding a new patient, editing a patient, deleting a patient, all these things, patient registrations, all these things will be present. Every module has its own pages now. Are you getting me? But now imagine how many home pages will be there in my site. How many home pages will be in my site? Multiple home pages are there here. One home page is for the site and one home page for each module now. There are 10 modules, 10 home pages plus site home page one. Are you clear? So that's why when you are working in this type of scenario, to organize the things better, we use the concept called as areas. We use the areas. So basically, it will be something like this. What is it? This is your project. Under your project, we have controllers, we have models, we have views. You know this architecture? Yes or not? But my application has a different modules now. Now we use a concept again under this called as areas. We have an area. Okay, we have something called as areas here. Under that, we'll be having a separate area for each module. Something like patient area. Doctor area. Staff area. Like this, we'll have separate areas. And every area here will be having separate controllers, models, views. Same way under doctor area again, you will have them. Under staff area again, you will have them. Like this, you have 10 modules now. Under 10 modules, you'll have 10 areas now. For every module, there will be one area. And everyone will have their own controller, their own models, and their own views now. Did you understand my point or not? One team has developed patient's module. So what I will do, when I'm integrating, I will create one area called patient area. Under the patient area, I will put all the controller models and views of the patient module now. Another team has developed me doctor area. What I'll do, all the controller models and views to doctor area. Same way staff area, medicines area, labs area, HR area, building area, insurance area. Like this, everyone I will put the appropriate controllers. Now you understand? Those are the controllers, models, and views associated for the whole site. Common for all. But when you come here, these are specific to patient. These are specific to doctor. These are specific to staff. By default, when you run, what will run first? The site controller. Suppose we have a controller here called home now. There's a controller here with the name called as home controller. First, what will happen? Home controller will open. Now it will show you all the modules now. You go for a doctor. You go for selecting a doctor. Now it will go to the controllers here and it opens you the home controller from here now. This is also home controller only. Now you get selected patients now. It will go to the controllers here and it opens your home controller here. You went to staff now. Again, you go to the controllers and opens your home controller. See now, multiple home controllers are there now. This is for the site. What will launch first? This will launch first and shows you the 8 or 10 area options what you have. Whatever you select, it will go to that one. Now you came to doctor area home controller. Here you have different options to choose. What is it? Doctor registration page. Okay, like display doctors means all the doctors has to be displayed. Edit. You want to edit the doctor details. You want to delete the doctor details. All the options will be present under the doctor controller now. Same way, patient. Same again. What is it? Register a new patient. Display patients. Under the display again, display by name, display by age, different categorizations now. Display by disease. The problem now. Okay, display by doctors. What display by doctors? 10 doctors are there, and these patients belongs to different doctors now. So which patient comes under which doctor? All the options will add them now. Are you clear? And everything will come under this controllers now. Same way for staff, everything will come under this controller. Means without combining of all these things in one controllers and one views and one models folder, we try to maintain them separately for a better organization. Did you get my point or not? So we need to add the appropriate areas. How to do that? I'll tell you. Okay, just say. This is an example. I have just taken like different modules here. These are the different modules, guys. Every module has controller views and models now. So what is the better way? Create the areas now, and here put all the patient controllers, patient views, and patient models now. And the one doctor area, which contains all the things for a doctor now. Are you clear? So let me show you practically so that you'll understand it much better. So let's create a new project. ASP.NET web application. MVC areas. Empty MVC. Okay. Now look here. Right now, I have a controllers folder, models folder, views folder. Here, what you are going to, this is the root. So here, add the site, the controllers associated to the whole site, the models associated to the whole site, and the views associated with the whole site. For example, let me add a controller here, guys. I will name it as what the name I'm giving? Home controller. Home controller now. And here I have an index page now. So let me add a view. Add view. And this view is for the whole site. First, this will open now. First, this will open, and this is going to show me all the 8 modules in the site. Choose the module you wanted to go. Are you clear? So, just for example, This is site index, the index page of the site now. Are you clear? Okay, this is the index page of my site. I'm just going to give it away. Now here, I'm just using a H1 element. Want to write some style. I'm just writing background hyphen color. Yellow. Center. Text to decoration. Underline. And here I'm writing the name of some hospital. Suppose I'm giving Apollo Healthcare. Apollo Healthcare. I'm just going to give it. And below this, I'm just giving H3. Select the module you want to work with. Choose the module you want to work with. And I want to show you all the modules now. Okay, for a better display, I'm just using a table. Border is equals to 1. Align is equals to center. Okay. I'm having four rows. Every row has two columns. I'm not giving a border, guys. I'm not giving a border, just a table, 4 rows, 2 columns. And under this, let me add a link for launching each and every site's home page now. Or each module. So suppose you click on doctor module, it has to go to the doctor's home page now. Are you getting me? Okay, at the rate HTML dot action link. What is it? Doctor module. I want to give the doctor module. Now, action method name, index, controller name, home controller. Okay. And the same thing, what? Patient. Next, staff. Next, billing, lab, medicine, insurance, HR. Okay, now, so I just showing the options like this. Now, when you run this, first this page will launch and will show you all the 8 options for you to choose. Yeah. Select the module you want to work with. You have an option to choose now. So you can select whatever module you want now. You can select whatever module you just want. You want to work with the doctor module, you will click on the doctor module. It will take you to the doctor's home page now. Staff module, labs module, insurance module, HR, medicine, patients. Whatever is your choice, you click on the appropriate thing. They're overlapping. Just okay. So we have it. Are you clear now? Now, when you click on the doctor module, where it has to take you? The doctor home page, and there you need to provide me the links for register a new doctor. Are you clear? View doctors, view doctors. It has to show me all the doctors now. Okay now. And again, edit a doctor. I want to provide an option for editing a doctor. Editing a doctor. I want to provide the pages under that home page. But first question is how to go to the doctor's home page now. Are you guys clear or not? Okay, now what to do? Now start adding the concept of the areas. Now let us add area. Where you need to add the area? Under the project. Under the project. How to add? Right click, add, new item. Just carefully watch, new item. So every day you are using this. No. Do we have MVC areas option here? No. First, we'll have an option adding an MVC area. I think first we need to add the areas folder. Just a minute, guys. Right click, add a new folder, name it as areas. Name it as areas. Now right click and say add. Yes, I done the mistake. First, what should I do? Just like controllers, models, and views, you need to first add a folder. What the folder? Areas. Now right click, add. Just like add controller, now you have an option called add area now. Click on add area and it opened you the same window that they are using every day, controller window. But guys, observe this. If you expand the MVC on the left hand side, you will find their area. Are you clearer or not? And now asking you to add an area, MVC5 area. Give a name for it. Shall I give it as doctor area? Doctor area. Watch it, all of you. When you add the doctor area, look, guys, under that it added your controllers. Data is model, model, then the folder name will be different here. It will be showing as a data. Data is nothing but model. Yes. Yeah, you came with all the subfolders now. And when file also came, what is it? Doctor area registration. What is the use of it? This is actually to specify the route for this area. The route for this, guys. Are you clear? And all of you observe it. The route contains what? Doctor area. Otherwise, just a minute here. Why doctor area? Simply will give the name as a doctor enough now. Why lengthy name? Just want to cut short the name. What is the name? Just doctor. You'll find a doctor area registration, and here you have a route pattern for this. See how is it mentioned? Doctor. Array, this is statical. This is a fixed value or varying value. When say I shown you in the initial classes, NIT, I want as a static value. Remember? Same way it is taking doctor as a static value. Beside that, controller name. Beside that, remaining all same here. For root, for site, you want to have doctor, directly controller, action, ID. But for this one, doctor, controller, action, ID. Same way for patient, you'll have the same thing again now. Come on, let's add one more area. Patient. Next. Like this, how many areas should I add? 8 areas I should add. Okay, I'm just demonstrating with the 3. You add the remaining, guys. I demonstrate the concept, you just complete the remaining, add the remaining areas now. Okay, now every area, in every area, can you see the registration now? Patient. staff. So now you understood how to call the site home controller? How to call the site home controller here? /home /index. Now doctor /doctor /home /index /patient /home /index staff /home /index. Same for remaining also now. Insurance, billing, HR, labs, medicines, same process. Are you guys clearer or not? Okay. Well, now let's do one thing. What is it? Let us add a controller under each area now. First, under doctor area, we'll add a home controller. Right click. So guys, where I'm adding, carefully observe. Under doctor area controllers, I'm adding a controller. What is the name? Home controller. Home controller. And here also have an index page now. And right click, add a view. I'm adding a title. Just for the time being, we need to add all the links to launch the pages associated with the doctor. Just for the time being, I'm writing, this is doctor's homepage or doctor's index page. Homepage, fine, doctor's homepage. Are you clear? And below that, you require all the links to launch the pages associated with the doctor now. Like register a new doctor, modify an existing doctor, all doctors, delete the doctor, whatever you want with the doctor, add all the links now. Okay now? Well, so this is a doctor's homepage. What next? Come to patient, add a controller. What is the name? Home controller. Home controller. Right click, add view. Let me copy this, paste it here. What shall I do? Patient's homepage. Same do with staff again. Home controller. What shall I write here? This is staff homepage. Are you clear, guys? Now, did you understand one thing? You have 4 home controllers now. Actually, if I create the whole application as it is, 9 home controllers will come. Correct or not? How many? 9 home controllers, 9 index pages. One is for the site and one is for each module. Index page is nothing but the home page of the site now. Index page is nothing but the home page of the site. Okay, but right now, remaining we need to add, for example, we have 1 root home controller and remaining all are the site, module-based home controllers. Okay, what you will run first? Generally, when you run an application, what do you expect to run? Answer me. What do you expect to run? The site. Let me close all this, guys. Let me close all these things. And now, when I run this, generally first time, home index. What should launch? Site home index should launch. Earlier launching now? Yes or not? Earlier we launched, we got all the error coming, guys. See that? Read it. Multiple types were found that match the controller named home. This can happen. The route that survey the request control action method does not specify namespaces to search for a controller that matches the request. If this is the case, register the route by calling an overload of the map route method that takes a namespaces parameter. The request for the home has found the following matches. Check here, it has found all these matches now. First one, site, MVC areas dot controller. Second one, MVC areas dot staff dot controllers dot home controller. See that the folder hierarchy. MVC areas is your project name here. Under that areas is the folder name. Under that staff is the area name, area folder name. Under that controllers, under that home controller. Four are there. I don't know what to launch. Are you getting me? How to fix this? It has given you the answer here. Have you read that correctly? Once again, read it. The answer is in that only. Does not specify a namespace to search for a controller. Okay, and next to see. To fix the problem, it is telling you use an overload of map route method. We already called map route here. Our map route has another overload, and that overload takes namespace name as a parameter. What it takes? Namespace name as a parameter. Let's go and check. Where to check? Route config. Go to route config, and the map route is called here. See, what is it taking? 3 parameters now. It is telling there is another overload. The fourth one takes namespaces as a parameter. What it takes? Namespaces as a parameter, and you're required to specify this value in the form of a string array. String array. How to write? New string array. Open the curly braces and specify. Which one do you want to launch initially? With namespace name. MVC areas dot controllers. MVC areas dot controllers. MVC areas dot controllers. Okay. Now after specifying this, let me run. Got it? Are you clearer or not? Simple, yeah. 4 are there. Actually, 9 will be there, but everyone will be in a different namespace now. But I am telling on the root, launch me this one. See, if I say MVC areas dot doctor dot, if I tell that, it will launch me that one only. Shall we try? MVC area dot areas dot doctor dot controllers. This only now? Check it out once. MVC areas dot areas doctor controllers. If I tell this, what has to launch now? There is a route problem there. Just I'll tell you how to get that. For the time being, let me leave it. I'll launch you that also. There is a route issue. I need to fix it. I did not still tell about that. But for the time being, let's say what? MVC areas dot controllers. If I use this overload only, it will give me the things now. Okay. Now run. What will launch? It launched you. Okay, now Now when I click on doctor module, where it has to go? It has to go to doctor. And what is the URL? The URL should be, you noticed it, we saw in the area registration. Oh, slash home slash index slash home slash in. This only I said you. Array, I manually typed this now. Earlier, it did not update the URL. That's why. How to fix it, we'll see. But first, see, very kind. Doctor's homepage. But not typing like this. This should happen when you click on this now. Yes or not? Now, see the URL in the address bar. When I click on this, the URL in the address bar should change now. Now, click. No, guys, it's not going. See, it's not changing now. Why is it not changing, sir? Simple common sense here. Just a minute. Just a minute. A simple common sense apply here. Why did you write for all the see? You only changed the text there. Text is for user point of view. But see, home index. Home index will always what will open here? Root only, na? Home index. What will open? Root. It opens to the root. Are you getting me or not? It opens you the root. Now, to fix this, we need to add one more parameter here. Just observe it carefully. Right now, we use an action link. The action link takes three parameters. What was parameter? Doctor module, index, controller name, home. Okay, just a minute. Comma. What other one? HTML attributes. You want to give any HTML attributes? It is asking. No, I don't want. I don't want to give any HTML attributes. Null. If you want, you can give any HTML attributes here. Okay, once again, say first one, second one, third one. This is what we should do. Route values and HTML attributes. So route values, when to come to route value, do you want to pass any route values if you're asking? No, I don't want to. So what I used? Null. Next one, HTML attributes. Here we need to pass now. What? New area is equals to doctor. Area is equals to doctor. I need to pass it as a HTML attribute now. Area is equals to doctor. Okay, let us see once. By default, what is the URL? Home index. Now, when I click on doctor, misplaced this one first, that one next. Let me see. This first and this next. I'm not sure. I forgot this order. Yes, correct only. So I need to use this overload, guys. Sorry. What should I use? Object route values and object it has five attributes. Fourth one is route value. Fifth one is HTML attributes. I typed wrong. Okay, just so once. See the address bar. Home and index. Let me click on doctor. Venta. See the address bar. Doctor. The namespace name is taken in the area now. Array, the area name is taken up there now. So now everywhere I should write the same only now. Say, second one, help me, comma, let me copy. Just a second. Come on, update all. Second one. What is the area name? Patient. Yeah. Staff. Yeah. Billing. Labs. Medicines. Insurance. HR. We did not create all these things. We will create them, but right now three should work. What? Doctor, patient, staff. Remaining all will not work. Billing, not working. Why? We did not create it. We did not create it. But see, doctor is working, patient is working, staff is working. Can you do one more thing? What is it? Under these two pages, yeah, this is the staff home page now. Can you add me a link for a backlink? When I click on the back, it has to go to site home page. Are you getting me? Okay, so let me go to one by one. Doctor home page, doctor index page. At the rate HTML dot action link. Okay. Click to go. Click to go to home page, site home page. Where you want to go? Site home page. So what the text I'm giving? Site home page. Are you clear? Click to go site home page. Click to go to site home page. Next, controller. Sorry, action method. Index. Controller. Controller is home. Okay. Do I need to add area for this? No. Yeah, good. Let me copy. I will add this for you in the patient also. I will add this for you in the staff also. So once again, watch guys. First, what is opening? The site homepage. You can observe the URLs. Home index. Now click on doc module. Now this has to bring you to site homepage now. Click. Not working, man. We need area here also. We need area here also. And then I say this, you have a doubt. What is the doubt? Sir, we don't have any area for this now. We don't have any area for this now. What are you going to give? Okay, let me show you. New. What is it? Area is equals to empty string. You're required to write that. Area is equals to empty string. Means go to the home controller which doesn't have any area. Which doesn't have any area now. Let me copy. Add to all the three. Run again the site home page. Here coding is not there here. All configurations are important here. How to go to the different places. Remaining coding will be same only. Only what I'm showing you how to navigate between the areas now. See doctor module. Site home page. Staff module. Site home page. Patient module. Site home page. Hope you guys are clear. Yes or not? So taking you back to the appropriate home pages. This is all about configuration only. This is all about configuring the project. So whenever the user, see, let me close everything now. Start the application. What opens? When the site is ran, first the site homepage will launch to user now and asking the user where you wanted to go. User wants to go to patient. User wants to go to the patient and user will select and close the browser. Okay, leave it. First, this is the thing what is going to open now. Now, what the user will select? Patient. When the user selects patient, it will take you to patient's module. And here, what I do? Provide me all the links to launch the pages under the patient now. Got it or not? Okay, just what I said to you, like a new patient registration, display existing patients, like whatever options you want, add all the links associated to patient. Same way, add all the links associated with doctor, add all the links associated with staff. Same way, billing, labs, medicines, insurance, and HR. Okay, now, finally, one thing, just observe it. Generally, what you're expecting is when you type here, like localhost URL, what is opening? This one, HTTP localhost :port. Okay, and it as same as first and the second will open site homepage. This one also site homepage. This one doctor homepage. This one patient homepage. This one staff homepage. Let us see whether it works or not. Let us see it works or not. Okay. Root is working, guys. /home /index. Fine. It is also working. Next. /doctor /home. Doctor homepage. Next. /patient. Okay. Next. Staff. All good. Everything is expected. Guys, I have a small doubt. If I type HTTP localhost :port /home, what will launch? What will launch? All these three are same only now. What will launch? Site homepage. Are you clear? All these three are same, guys. Now tell me the alternate for this. Doctor Home. This also should launch you. Doctor homepage. Here also. Patient home. This also should launch your patient homepage. Next. Staff home. This also should launch your staff homepage. Let us see it works or not. Okay now? Well. See now. Remove index. Simply only home. Got it. Next. Doctor /home. Working. Next. patient slash home. Working. Next, staff slash home. Working. Are you getting me? Yes or not? Guys, now let us talk on the root. This one. What is the answers? Same way, are you not expecting this now? HTTP localhost port slash doctor. Why don't you launch me? Why should I type slash home index again now? Did you understand me? If I use this, why don't you launch me the doctor's home page? This should be the simplest format now. Again, why should I do? Because home is default controller, index is default action. Why to type if I say doctor? Open me the doctor's home page now. Same again here also. Only patient should launch it. Here also. Are you guys clear what I'm telling you? Okay, let us see that works or not. Let us see that's going to work out or not. See now, I am not giving anything. What open? Site home page. Now I'll say slash doctor. Array, open with the doctor home page here. Why should I type slash one slash again? Enter. Not one. This did not work. But imagine yourself, tomorrow you're typing, you expect that a slash doctor should type it to slash doctor directly now. Are you getting me? Okay. So directly in the address bar slash staff should take you to staff now. Why, sir? Why is it not working? Why this is not working? It has to work now. Why is this not working will be a bit doubt in our minds now. Let me clarify. Watch. Go to abstract. Go to route. What is the route here? Okay, now what is the default controller? So if you don't specify the controller name, what it takes? Home. If you don't specify the action method, what it takes? So that's why home index is automatically coming now. Now where is the route for doctor? Which page? Area registration. What is that? Area registration. Observe it, all of you, carefully. This is the 3 areas. If you go to the doctor area, what do you have? Doctor area registration. Same way, go to patient. Patient area registration. Go to staff. Staff area registration. Are you guys clearer or not? You just have the appropriate registration pages available. Now let us go to doctor area registration and find out the mistake in this. Any one of you, the route is defined here. Find out the mistake. The default controller name is not in the list here. Index name is there. That's why when I give home, index is automatically taking. The default controller name is not there. It has defined a route pattern, doctor, controller, action, all same. But what is missing? Controller name is missing. So that's why this is working off. If I say home, index, no need. But if I don't say home, controller name is not defaulted here. How to fix it? Same like this only. What is it? Controller is equals to home. Copy this. Go to here and paste it here. Are you clear? Go to staff area, sorry, patient area, repeat it. Next. Staff area, repeat it. Okay, now after doing all the appropriate changes now, observe everyone. What are you having now? Root. Correct now. What should open? Fine now? And now see, you want to go to doctor's module. You want to require to type all the things, simply slash doctor slash doctor. Okay, watch, enter. Working now. Next, staff. Next, patient. Are you clear? So now all this URL should work now. All should work. Same here, same pattern only. But we don't have anything specified. If anything is not specified, it will open the site. Slash doctor slash home. Very clear. Doctor control doctor area and that home controller. Slash doctor slash home slash index. Doctor area, home controller, index. Same repeated for remaining also now. All URLs will work. Understood? I said you, this is not about logic. I don't have any logic to explain here. I only explaining the configuration. Did you understand me or not? What I explained you? I just only was trying to explain you the configuration part. I was not talking about any logic here, only how to configure the project. First change you're required to do is, I will show you what are the changes I have done. The first change you're required to do is go to route config. Go to route config. In the route config, you're required to add it. Okay, now. And second, whenever you're using action links to navigate, in every action link, you're required to use area. Area is equals to the area name now. Till now, action links has taken 3 parameters. What are the 3? Name, action method name, third one, controller name. But now you're required to use the 5 parameters one. Name, action method name, controller name, route value. What you should give? Area is equals to the name of the area. First parameter is null. That is HTML attributes. You want to do some styling, you can do it. Are you clear? Third change. The third change what I done is, I went into each area registration. I went to each area registration and there what is missing? Controller is missing. I added that. That's all. One is there, sorry, index method is there. Default ID is also there. What is missing? Controller. I added the Butler controller. This is the first change. Second thing is all the registration pages. You need to add your controller. Are you clear? Guys, I just see what I have done. Read this, guys. Easier. It's a collection of controllers, views, models. That is, we can maintain them separately for each module. You can maintain them separately for each module. For example, just a minute, for better organization of the application, I'll say, not development, organizing the application in a better way. For a better organization of the application, the project manager divided the application into different modules like patient module, doctor module, staff module, insurance module, billing module, lab, medicines, HR modules. Now, each module is given for a different team to develop. So every module will be having, yeah, I am developing the patient's module here. I have my own controllers, I have my own views, I have my own models. Correct or not? So everyone will have their own controllers, their own views, and their own models now. Next. Why everyone said I have a home controller now? What to do is you put all home controls in one place. How do you identify now? Are you getting me? So what is the better plan? The better plan is take areas now. Take the areas. Because every area will be having, we maintain one area for each model, for each module as below now. Okay. So here we'll have controllers, views, and models with patients, controller views and models with doctor, controller views and model with billing. I'm just dividing them now. Next. Create a new ASP.NET web application project. Name it as choose next. To add an area under the project, right click on the project, select the option add new scaffolded item. This will open a new window, and in the window on the left hand side, expand the MVC node. Actually, I said mistake here. No need to add areas folder. I did not show you this option. Actually, what you can do is right click, and I was showing you an option called add new item, right? And when I select add new item, area did not come. We are confused here right now. Yeah, actually, I forget. I should show you add new scaffolded item. This is the option I should select. No need to add the areas folder. When you select new scaffolded items, the window will open off, and you select an area and add an area. When you add an area, listen what happens. It will only add you the areas folder. It will only add you the areas folder. Areas folder is automatically added. And after adding the areas folder, it will add you the area under that folder. Just a second. Let me do one thing. I will rename this. Something. Okay, just renamed it. Now observe it. Right click. What is option? Add new scaffolded item. Same process, area. Select what? Add. Give the name as doctor. Okay, now when you click add, watch it. It added you the areas folder. Under that, doctor is added. Under that, all are same again. Understood? I made that mistake. No need to add the areas folder here. We can directly go with new scaffolded item option. Not a new item. What is that option? It's open a new window. In that window on the left hand side, expand and select the option. What? Area. And then on the right hand side, display MVC5 area. Select it and click on. This will ask for a name to the area. Enter the name as a patient and click on add button. It will add areas folder under the project. And under that areas folder, it will add another folder with the name patient. And under this, it will add controllers, views, data. Data means models. And also one file with the name patient area registration.cs. And under this, we find a class patient area inheritance from. And under this class, we find a method register area defining the route for accessing the action methods in the area. This is the code you find here. Register area. Okay. And see context.map route, action, and all. And you see here, what do you have? Patient. But here we don't have the controller name listed. Now, what do you do now? Repeat the same process and add two more areas, doctor and staff. Finally, everything should look like this. I put a screenshot for you there. Areas under that, doctor, controller, data, views. And views you have shared, webpack config. Then doctor registration. Again, patient, same structure again. Then staff, same structure again. Is that clear? So once after creating, compare. Is yours coming as I shown in the picture or not? Understood everyone? Now, Okay, see now, what are you writing? Dr. Home Controller. Is the index page now? Yeah, this one. Back to site home page. Back to site home page. Guys, watch. Are you clearer or not? I require to specify now when you're working with areas, your action link should contain this parameter for sure now. Same way. Patient. Staff. Next, add a controller under the projects root controls folder, naming it as home controller only. Add a view to existing index action method, choosing a layout and write the below code. Yeah. Site and see now all the pages. This is a home page of the site and you have the links to navigate to different places now. See the new parameters. Area is equals to doctor, area is equals to patient, area is equals to staff. I shall three guys try to make up all the 8. Are you clear? Designing is your choice here. How do you feel it looks good? You design in the way you want it. Okay. Next, run the project, which must launch the above index.cshtml view of the root home controller, but it will not launch because there are multiple home controllers and index action methods under the project. So we get an error. To resolve the problem, open abstract folder of the project and specify the namespace of your root home controller. Create in route map root, which now look as below. Earlier we have only name URL defaults, and now you should have all the attributes. Namespace, and it takes it as an array. It takes the value as array. That is why you are passing new string array and passing up the value there. Next. Now launch the site home page, that is index page of root home controller of the project. And in that page, we find links to launch doctor's home page, patient's home page, staff home page. Click on them and test it. Yeah, click it will work now. Click on them and all the things will work. Okay, well, just watch it. When we enter the below URL, what is it? HTTP localhost port. What launches? Site home page. Same as the above, when we enter the below URLs, what is it? This is launching site here. This should launch doctor. This should launch patient. This should launch staff. But by default, they don't work. Array, shown you already, na? They don't work. But when we try to them, we get page not found error. To resolve this problem, go to each area registration.cs file. They are present in each area folder, and there we find a method register area, and in that method within the last line specify the default controller name, that is home, as following. Old code, new code. Is it clear? So just that's what it is all about, configuration only. I did not show you any logic anywhere. You can work with control models using the same old style only, yeah, no difference in that. But first thing is how to configure the project. Are you clear? So try with, I shown 3, but you try with 8 modules, what I said you. Design in a better way. So whatever I click, it has to go to the appropriate modules page now, home page. Again, back to site home page. Clearer or not? Okay, try working with the appropriate thing. Maybe situation demands will be using the areas, but it's not like every time there is a area to be used in the project. Situation requires only areas will come. Okay. Yeah, Amit, listen. A method has 5 parameters here. You don't want a value to the first one. Can you call by passing 4 values, sir? That is minimum common sense. That is C# here. Your method has 5 parameters. Compulsory to pass all the 5 or not? Can you pass 4 values and call her? No, you'll agree overload error now. Either means 5 should be passed, that's all. No, it won't take the default home controller. You're required to specify that explicitly. Area is equals to empty string. area is equals to empty string. Okay. So these are the is about the areas and how do you configure the things. Finally, guys, we're done with areas. This is the next important topic, that is the data annotations. And once we are done, we are going to start with database programming. We are going to start with the database programming. What are these annotations? Validations. Annotations are validations. How do you do validations in your web pages? How do you do validations in your web pages? Using louder JavaScript. You're required to write the validation code by using JavaScript. Are you clear? So already in your JavaScript classes, your teacher might taught you how to use a JavaScript in your pages and do your data validations. No, you did not do HTML classes? I did not get you, any one of you. Your work completed HTML, in that they did not teach you JavaScript? Any one of you respond? You did not? Anyone tell? Yeah, all are telling I'm not able to understand what you are trying to tell. It is a part of your HTML, na? Why are you telling no? It's not yet completed or not taught you, or you did not attend. You did not attend. I don't know what you are trying to tell. Speak with your, if at all you have any problem on that. If you are not taught with HTML in that. Sorry, not HTML, JavaScript. Actually, JavaScript is used for writing the data validations. We use JavaScript for writing the data validation. But do you know what is the problem with JavaScript? I have designed a page, and in my page, I have written some complex validations by using JavaScript. I have written some complex validation in JavaScript. Okay, but all this validation successful, the page gets submitted to server. All this validation successful, the page gets submitted to server. And if the validations fail, the page is not going to submit to the server. Correct now? So we designed it very perfectly. We have done all the validations. And if these validations are successful, only I have written the code so that the page goes and reaches the server. If anything goes wrong, the page won't go to server at all. Are you getting my point here? But I can simply break all your conditions. Whatever logic you write, I can break all your conditions. How, sir? Simply in your browser, go to settings, cookies and site permission. JavaScript blocked. The JavaScript is blocked now. Notice it? None of your validations will work. None of your validations will work now. I will block it and I will enter all the junk data and I'll submit to server. Did you catch my point? So what to do now? You're required to write all your validations back on the server again. You're required to write all the validations back on this second time you need to write a server-side coding. You need to write server-side coding. If anything goes wrong, again, report back to the client without saving this data. If everything is fine. So, no, validations failed. Report them back to user. Telling this value means you're required to write the validation code 2 times here. 1, client-side validation. 2, server-side validation. 1 is client-side validation, the server-side validation. You're required to write it for 2 times now. Really, this is a big challenge for developers. They need to write it for times now. Client-side as well as server-side. Same code on the client side using JavaScript. Same code on the server side using the programming language in which you're developing. You're developing using C Sharp. You're required to write by using C Sharp now. Java developers will write by using Java. Are you getting me? To resolve this problem, in 2002, when Microsoft launched ASP.NET, what we have first? Web forms, right? We have first web forms now. In web forms, they introduced as a special type of controls called as validation controls. What they done? They introduced a special type of controls called validation. Just like you have buttons, text boxes. You learned Windows now. Windows, you have buttons, text boxes, all will be present in ASP.NET web forms also now. Just like you drag and drop, you can drag and drop in web forms. But today it is outdated concept. But just like how you done in Windows, drag a button, drag a text box, you can do the same thing in your ASP.NET web forms also now. All controls are developed. And in this process, they also given a special controls called as validation controls. Are you clear? You can take the help of those validation controls and do your validations now. You can take the help of the validation controls and do your validation without writing any logic. What is the specialty of the control? These controls will basically do validations on the client side first using JavaScript or jQuery. Means when you drag and drop that control will generate the JavaScript code for you now. Did you understand? There is a control called required field validator. What is the required field validator? Means required field now. I mean text box. It's a required field validator. So take a required field validator, bind the text box with the required field validator. Finish. It will generate the JavaScript code for you now. From the page, you try to leave the empty and click on the button. When you click on the button, it will stop you. Not allowed. Fill the value first. JavaScript will fire now and executes the logic. Are you getting me? Sir, if JavaScript is disabled, we only said now there is an option to disable JavaScript now. If JavaScript is disabled, don't worry. The control is designed to do server-side validation also for you. Free. No need to write logic for that also. First, it will do client-side validation. If anything goes wrong, it will stop you there only. But what did the client do? Client disabled the JavaScript now and submitting of the page to server. Okay. So on the server, it won't blindly save off the data. On the server, it will do a revalidation again. Is the validation success or a failure? And returns you back a status. Check the status before you perform your next action. Actually, this data should be saved in a database now. Check the status. If status is true, what is the meaning? Validations are successful. Save it to the database. Status is false. What is the meaning? Validations failed. Report back to the client. And for both, you don't require to write even a single line of logic also. What you require to do is set a set of properties and check the status value. That's all. Are you getting me or not? This is the beauty of the validations in our ASP.NET. But what happened in MVC? In MVC, controls are not there. What HTML controls are there? We don't have C# controls to drag and drop. Are we using them? See, you guys, in Windows forms, how you design drag and drop? But here we are not dragging and dropping. We are manually typing the code. We are manually typing all the code. There is no drag and drop feature. So it means what is the meaning? There are no controls provided by Microsoft. It is telling depend on HTML controls only. Depend on. So there are no validation controls also now. There are no validation controls. So in the case of validation controls, they added something called as data annotations. Data annotations. And these are classes. They're all classes. Array. In object-oriented programming, everything is a class. Number of times I'm telling you. We have special classes. And these classes are going to do the validations for you, both client side as well as server side. Client side, they will do the validations by using jQuery. Client side validations are implemented with the help of jQuery. You need jQuery to install in your project now. You don't require to write logic. You install jQuery libraries, it will generate the jQuery code to execute it now. Are you getting my point or not? Okay. Server side validations are done by using C Sharp. Server side validations are done by using C Sharp. Now also same process. It will return you a status. Check the status. If status is valid, go and perform your further action. If status is invalid, stop it. Stop it. You cannot do any other additional actions there. Are you getting me or not? So this is how you deal with. This is how you deal with validation controls. Sorry, what we call them as data annotations here. These are called as data annotations in this case. Hope you guys are clear, all of you. Yes or not? So this is all about the introduction to the data annotations. Now we need to learn how to use them in your projects. Are you clear? Okay, guys, I will explain about this in the next class. But unfortunately, let me tell you, I'm not available tomorrow for this class. Until 9:30 class, I'm available. I have a work urgently. I will be not available for 11 o'clock class tomorrow. So you will not have a 11 o'clock class tomorrow. All your other classes are there. 9:30 Windows Forms class is there. That is as usual. Only 11 class is not there. So we'll discuss on Thursday. Okay, let's stop here. We'll meet on Thursday. jQuery knowledge not required. You are not writing code now.
In the notes, it's called partial. What the best you guys are having any doubt, you can ask me.